Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Bob, and today I told you that I was going to talk to you about eggs, and I want you to know that I probably eat anywhere from 3 to 5 eggs per week. And years ago everybody said stay away from eggs because it raised cholesterol, and we don't even want to get into the cholesterol issue. We could talk about that in the future. But I use a hard-boiled egg, and we have a piece of equipment, we have an appliance that we use that can make 7 perfect eggs. And I usually eat them about 10 o'clock in the morning. I crack them and I peel them and I put them in a container so I don't have to work with the eggs during the day, peeling them and cracking them, etc. Oftentimes, maybe about every 2 weeks or so, I'll do a sunny side up egg and I'll just have it straight up, just the way it is, nothing special with it. But I think one of my favorite ways to make an egg is to scramble the egg with vegetables. That's the whole point of what I wanted to share with you today, because see, it's almost a perfect food. I use an extra large egg, organic. And when you have an organic egg, that's the key to all of this, because an organic egg, they're not putting any chemicals in the chicken feed. So I use organic eggs, throw some olive oil or maybe a tab of butter. Butter is good, by the way. Let the butter get not too hot, because if you get that butter burning, that egg's going to burn. But you want to saute some vegetables first, maybe on the side, and maybe with some onions, some mushroom, green beans, spinach. I don't care. Just saute some vegetables. Then you can throw the egg right in there. And if you do 2 eggs with some vegetables, you're going to be full for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 hours. So it's a good way to give your body protein. You're not going to have elevated cholesterol just because of the eggs. Egg yolk has lecithin in it, which is an emulsifier, and an emulsifier helps get rid of that extra cholesterol that's in your body. So I hope that helps somebody. A hard-boiled egg 3 or 4 times a day will do your body good compared to a donut. I can tell you that. Dr. Bob, can we trust the information on packages, since they say that the FDA does not check the calories and even the ingredients? I want you to know something. Just as a side note, recently they had an article in the major newspapers about counterfeit fish. They estimated that up to 70% of the fish that's either used in restaurants and stores is not even the fish that they say that it's on the label. So at this point in my life, I normally eat food that I can look at. If it's a piece of broccoli, I know that it's broccoli. I eat very little packaged food. And if I eat any kind of fish, I eat salmon. So to answer your question, is I avoid packaged food. Totally. I eat organic apples, I eat organic celery, but if you came to our house right now, we have very little boxed foods there. So that's what I'm going to pass on to you. When it comes to calculating the calories that are in these items, I just don't trust them. If you are having an issue with losing weight, you want to eat less and move more and stay away from pastries. In the question about, and I was pronouncing this before because I wanted to act like this is a really tough word, is hidradenitis suppurativa. You're recommending treating for parasites. And this is what I want you to know when it comes to chronic skin lesions, because we got quite a few hits. You actually can go to Natural News TV, and they posted our Ask Dr. Bob last week. I want to just pass on that a lot of times when I see skin lesions, I always think liver. But I know the liver, and I want you to do a search on this. You maybe never heard this before, but look up the cells called Kupffer cells, K-U-P-F-F-E-R, Kupffer cells. Kupffer cells are cells in the liver that help eat bacteria and unwanted organisms. So anytime that somebody has a skin problem, I always check liver. I think about parasites, especially when it comes to boils and that a person might have. So you wanted to know about getting the cysts in your body and a lot of questions about that particular condition. I treat skin conditions the same. You increase the zinc, reduce wheats and grains that have, they deplete the zinc. You work on function the liver. I would eat my Dr. Bob's ABCs every day, a half a red apple, 1/3 cup of beets, and 1 medium carrot. It's the same thing. You have to purify your body. I know one of the comments on one of the videos that I watched is this person said when they stopped eating sugar, their skin got better. See, they name conditions, and I know that it's a very painful condition. I read all the different comments from everybody everywhere. I'm just trying to help make a difference. Skin problems are liver problems. The liver is one of the main detoxifiers in your body. They have very important cells. Whatever skin condition you have, minimize wheat and gluten, eliminate dairy. That will go a long way. Drink water. Be aware what you're putting in and out of your body. Okay. Please let me know, this is question number 3. What natural herbs or remedies work for hot flashes and night sweats? I'm 53 years old and been suffering from this. Would appreciate any kind advice. Well, my takeaway for you is this. You really want to have your thyroid tested. TSH, T3, and T4. Chronic hot flashes are generally an iodine challenge. You don't have enough iodine in your body. You don't have enough iodine because you probably take a shower, which is good, but bromine, fluorine, and chlorine deplete the body of iodine. And I've just researched if somebody does not have enough iodine in their body, oftentimes they can get hot flashes. I also want you to know that they'll have night sweats, but I've had individuals and patients who are underneath stress and their hot flashes and their night sweats go away when the stress goes away, because there's a gland in the body called the adrenal gland, which we talk about almost every other week. The adrenal gland is your backup gland for making hormones, which will help your body, including your night sweats. Okay, last question. Nails. Dr. Bob, I have nails that crack and peel. Nail problems is usually a digestive problem. If you have chronic indigestion, your body's not absorbing the nutrients like proteins and collagens. Stay away from sugar. If you have ridges in your nails, it could be an adrenal gland weakness. If you have deep indentations in your nails, it could be even an anemic problem. So you want to assess your body. Check thyroid gland out first, TSH, T3, T4, check out your adrenal glands. This is the last bullet point for this thought, have a blood test done. Check your globulin level. That's Globulin, globulin. It should be 2.7. If it's 2.7 or below, you're not eating enough protein. If it's 2.7 or above, you're not absorbing your protein. Takeaway thoughts for today, and this is significant for you, okay? Avoid packaged food, eat whole foods. The skin problem, always focus on your liver. And I want you to think about that. Acne in the skin, always think about liver. Herbs for hot flashes, iodine, very critically important. Nails, always think digestion. Next week, getting ready for the fall. It's almost going to be winter time. Add this to your Facebook, pass it on. We're here to make a difference for each and every one of you.